Hello friends and welcome back. We have another subscriber request to do today. It is the Teen Idol Mansion, and Michaela had asked in the comments if I could redo that house. And taking a look at it, you know, when we first got it, that pool was really awesome, but now it's just a little much back there. I mean, don't get me wrong, some people still like it, but just for my personal taste, I don't want my pool area to take up the whole backyard. The fountain I still really do like. And there are a lot of items in the home that I still use on a day-to-day basis. There's nothing particularly wrong with the home. You know, it's just that we've gotten a lot of new items in the last few years since this house came out. So some of them we've just kind of gotten bored with. But as a whole, the items in the house are actually pretty nice. I mean, you know, that orange lamp I still use. I still use that kitchen sometimes. You know, we really liked this when it came out. But now that it's been a few years, I think this was a good challenge to do. So thank you, Michaela. You know, the walls, some of the decor don't really go together, like that old bookshelf. Most people don't use too much anymore. I haven't used this teen furniture in I can't tell you how long. And then a lot of things just don't match, you know. But that's a matter of personal taste. But again, the home was pretty awesome when we got it. And remember, we got 2 of those black computers with the 2 screens. We just thought that was like the most awesome thing ever. And the house itself was just huge. But now that I do these remodels for my channel, I do not move walls. So if it's a 1-story house, then I do the story the way it is. And sometimes I'll add an upstairs. But as you know, I do not change the layout. So when I've done this home before, I've typically changed rooms, you know, taken rooms out, made some bigger, but for the purpose of what I'm doing now, I can't do that. So again, this may be quite a challenge to try to purpose all of these rooms and make them like a normal home would be. I'm not going to be using the band equipment or anything like that. And as I'm voicing over this section of the video, I still have not done the home. So let's go ahead and empty it out and go from there. So here it is emptied out. Now that it's emptied out, it doesn't look as big, does it? I mean, it's still a 3-story home, but it just doesn't look as overwhelming and huge. So I think I may keep the purposes of the rooms on the first floor the same. The second and third floors are definitely going to change as far as purpose goes. I'm kind of a neutral and simple builder, so I have no reason to use all of these rooms. I don't even know that I could find a purpose for all of them. I've made a few family homes out of these remodels lately, so I'm kind of not in the mood to make another family home. I may just make it like, you know, like a mansion for a celebrity or something like that. But we'll see. When I come back, we'll do the walkthrough and see how it goes. So before I do the walkthrough, I want to show you guys real quick a preview of what I've got going on here. It's getting a little crazy, but when I come back, you'll see exactly what I've done with this. Alright, so here's the finished house. I like it. Now, you know how I am OCD wise with windows. I could not get the windows to line up. I mean, they're not bad. On the back they're lined up and on the front, but on the sides they kind of went a little haywire. But you can see what I've done with the backyard here. That old huge pool is gone. I've made a guest house out back. But again, in the house itself, I have not changed any walls whatsoever. I haven't moved any rooms or anything like that. So, coming in the entryway here, you'll see the house is in a black and white and gray theme. So I went ahead and made just a simple entrance where we have some art and a table and some lights, and then we have the 4 doorways there. And coming off to the left here, I made a little reading area with a piano. And you may hear some noise in the background. I've got some stuff going on outside. But that dining room that was there, that's what I did with that. Nice black and white, simple dining room with a lantern on the table. And then coming back here, you see the old living room. Well, now it's new. I've done the black and white and gray theme here with the beautiful gray couches. And I've relocated the staircase from that front entryway. I relocated it back here. I did that for a reason, and you'll see when we get to the upper floors why I did that. But I did put a window that looks through into that front little parlor area there. And then coming around here, you'll see the kitchen. I sort of followed the old layout. I mean, not really, but that's where they had the kitchen, and I've done it in the chalet kitchen items. And I put a TV over there, and over here we have a nice little simple breakfast area. I used a lot of windows in this home. So that's the kitchen. And then back here was actually not a bathroom. It was that area with the trophies or whatever. So I turned that into a half bath and laundry room, which is typical of my builds. I like to put that kind of room on the first floor of the houses that I build. So coming out here to the backyard, you'll see how much more simple and uncluttered I have made it. I put a nice barbecue area, a place to relax there. I love those, I guess they're little outdoor beds. I put a swing here with some pine trees, a nice little simple L-shaped pool, and I've also included a little guest house here. And when you come in here, you would have to imagine maybe that would be a pull-out sleeper sofa there. So other than an actual bed, a sim could actually live in here for a short period of time. We have a cute little teeny white kitchen here, and coming back through that main living area, we have a nice little fully functioning bathroom. So that's the guest house. Very cute. And then let's go back in here and pop up the stairs and come up to the second level. And when you come up the stairs here, there's also another set that goes to the third. So I made an actual little stairwell, and I've glassed in one side of it to where you can see down into the little parlor / library music area. So when you're in there, you can also look up and see the staircase. I like that look. I did something similar to that in my pink and black mansion. So over here we have a guest bedroom, just a simple black and white guest bedroom. And I love these black floors. I just love them, especially against the black doors. And over here is the guest bath. I've used the new vanity that I purchased in the home store. And then coming back around to the front of the house, we have a nice little seating area that's also glassed in. I added a little pop of color there on the wall, and we have a nice table with some lamps that show through the front windows. And then on either side of the room, one side you can look down into the parlor, and then on the other side you can look down into the dining area. And then coming through this doorway here, it's glassed in to where you can look down into the dining area as well. But it's a little kitchenette, and I put it adjacent to the next room for a reason. It has a fridge, a sink, and a popcorn maker, so that you can come into this room and watch movies. This is the TV. I don't want to call it a family room because a family is not going to live here, but it's just a TV area there. So that is the second floor there. And you can see where I've opened up, instead of wasting rooms that I won't really have a purpose for, I've used that space to just pull it up and make an opening, and it worked out great. So if you have useless rooms, guys, just open them up and glass them in, and you have a really nice look there. So popping up to the third floor, this room here, on two sides of it you have a nice view of the town, and I also, for the second time only, have used this humongous fish aquarium. I like the fish aquarium, there's just not a lot of places to put it. And then over here, this is not an eating area, this is actually a table to where you can come back here and get a drink and then have it at the table. This entire third floor is the master suite. So this is the actual bedroom part. I've put a fireplace in there and used that. That's my favorite master bedroom furniture. You'll see that in plenty of my builds. And then coming back through here where the bar area was, you'll see the master bathroom. It's a two-part bath where you have a vanity and a toilet on one side, and you have your bath and shower on the other. And then just behind that, we have this little corridor that's glassed in and looks down into the family room. And when you look up into it, you're going to see a beautiful little area with some artwork that's lit up, and just a nice little seating area that mainly serves as sort of like a balcony that looks down into the other room. I was gonna maybe put a balcony there, and then I remember I can't move walls, and I could not do that, so I decided to glass it in. So let's go over the layout, which has not changed from the original, but this will show you the furniture placement and what I've done. I love all the black and white. And then back here, that's the overview of that little house that I made in the back. And then there's the second level. As you can see, those two front rooms on the second level, I opened up to the ones below and made a landing in the middle that's adjacent to the staircase. And then we have the kitchenette, and we have the TV area, the guest bath, and the guest room. And then coming up to the third level, which is the entire master suite, we have the beautiful fish tank area. We have the place to have drinks there in the middle. We have the master bedroom over in the corner. We have the master bath on the opposite corner. And then we have the little lookout that looks down into the TV area. So Michaela, I really appreciate this suggestion to make this remodel. I did enjoy making it. Some of them I don't, but I didn't think I was going to at first with this one. I really didn't. Once I got it emptied out, I was very unsure of how I was going to manage this one, but I ended up really liking it. So I hope you guys did too. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and please check out the other videos on my channel. I know I've been doing a lot of remodels lately, but I also do original builds. The new episode for A Day in the Life will be out soon, and I also have a series, room by room series, that shows how I typically build my houses. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day.